Quick shout out. Man, I ain't been live in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. I'm gonna start editing. I got like 11 days off. I just been chilling, watching movies, all that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. People kind of been wondering what's going on. That's what it is. It's been some things to talk about in battle rap. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes y'all gotta take, like me, you know what I'm saying? I gotta take time for myself, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But shout out to everybody. I do want to say I see what's been going on with, Three Letter Man and A Verb. Shout out to Three Letter Man. I think he ended up blocking you, Verb. Verb! He blocked you. Wait a minute. Shout out to Verb. He been going live in his spaces, going in, you know what I'm saying? But you can't be mad at Three for blocking, bro. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. Sometimes people they don't want to deal with that. You know what I mean? Shout out to Verb, man. You know what I mean? I do want to say you still keeping everybody interested, in your spaces of what's going on. But it is what it is. I do want to say this. So Summer Madness, they ended up moving to Sunday, and they're trying to get people to buy the pay-per-views on Summer Madness. I hear a lot of different talks, right? Some people are saying, oh, well, Summer Madness, what are they saying? They couldn't sell, Summer Madness, and this is why it's being moved. The Summer Madness isn't selling. People don't want to buy this. People don't want to support the females. I'm hearing all different type of talks on Twitter. People tagging me, at me, like, yo, like they canceling Summer Madness because they can't afford it. It's a lot going on, bro. You know what I mean? But I'll say this. So I ended up, before, I rush out and do a blog and talk about, oh, well, this is what's going on with Summer Madness. I kind of looked around and it looks like, I think it's getting a lot better now, but they had like 400,000 residents without power. You know what I mean? So I do want to say, I want to put that out there. I think Hurricane, I can't remember your name, Hurricane, the hurricane was just wreaking havoc. I see, some people on the ground like doing some repairs on some houses and stuff like that. So, I see people. Some people are upset about it because they chose to book tickets to fly. Some people took off work, to try to go to the event. Some people are gonna drive down, like all that. So I could see some people kind of being upset. But then you got to think about this, man. Like if y'all are preparing to go to an event, it's some things you got to look for. You know what I mean? You got to look at the weather. You got to look at, you know what I'm saying? Like what's going on in the area that you're going to be flying to. Sometimes you book like a month in advance. You can't predict this, right? But if something's being canceled because of weather, you may want to check into seeing like why it's being canceled. A lot of people didn't even know it was a hurricane going on. They just felt like URL was just canceling just to cancel, but they put out a statement addressing everything. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below. I do want to read the statement if I can before I move on to the next topic. Shout out to the URL. So it says, URL fans, we've been closely monitoring the situation with Hurricane Francine in New Orleans. As a result of the reports we've been getting back, we've made the difficult decision to relocate the upcoming Summer Madness Kings versus Queens event. The safety of our fans, staff, and talent is our top priority. All tickets purchased for the URL event will be fully refunded. We are starting that process immediately. We'll return to New Orleans soon. The pay-per-view stream will now air on Sunday, September 15th. We appreciate your understanding and continued support for fans who purchased travel to New Orleans. Please reach out to your airlines in regards to flight credits and refunds. Stay safe in New Orleans and safe travels to those affected. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below. I'm supposed to be going, to New Orleans. So I'm not going to New Orleans. And it's not for this, but, I got something else that's coming up. I'm supposed to be going down to New Orleans. I was going to spend like an extended period of time, but, I'm not going to end up doing that. But I am going on a cruise, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the month. But I was going to go down there for a while and just chill with some people that I knew. And this is what it is, man, But I don't think them canceling this event is bad. You know what I mean? I think it's bad for, like if you really wanted to go, you're going to feel some type of way, but in this particular situation, airlines, they should be giving y'all refunds, man. But I do want to say I don't really fault URL on this because of the Hurricane Francine. The power outages that's going on. Like, I can't really, you know what I mean, like, get mad at them about like trying to make sure people are safe, trying to make sure everything's gonna run smooth. I can't get mad at that. But in 2024, I will say this: preparing to go to an event is becoming very, very, it's one of those things you got to think 2 or 3 times about. Because first of all, you don't know if battlers are going to show up. You don't know. It's a lot, man. Cancellations. 2024 has been one of them years, man. But, you still have some people that show up to the events. I don't know, bro. Y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comment section. For 2024, I ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I normally do 1 or 2 a year. I'm probably gonna chill this year. On battle. I know there's a card coming up that y'all might like some of the battles that's on it. I was thinking about doing one. I don't know. We'll end up seeing. You know what I mean? The person I think is gonna be booked is probably the only battle I really want to see. You know what I mean? So I might end up going to that. We'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody. Now I do want to say this though, right? Before I get into another topic, I will do a blog about the chess versus dice. I'm gonna end up doing like a separate blog on that. I do want to say shout out to chess. You did good. You know what I mean? Now, oh, man. K-Shine, man. K-Shine, I rock with you, man. I don't be saying nothing really bad about you on this channel, bruh. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I seen the interview, right? So K-Shine went on that, what is it, M3, S3, channel. He's talking about DNA, and he's kind of expressing his grievances with DNA. They're kind of interjecting a lot and not really letting K-Shine talk as much as I would like him to talk. And that's one thing, I know you guys are new. You guys, as far as interviewing people, maybe y'all not, but I seen like the big interviews, like you guys did an interview with VERB, you did an interview with Swamp, you know what I mean? You did it. Now you're doing an interview with K-Shine. I'm pretty sure you're going to end up interviewing as many battlers as you can, maybe paying them for the interview, whatever. I don't know whether or not y'all doing that, whatever. But try, if y'all can't, I can't tell y'all what to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm supporting y'all by talking about it. Try to let the battlers talk, because I see like one of the guys like interjecting, with things that don't even make sense. You know what I mean? He's trying to defend Shine like on some things that don't even really make sense, just to interject. Let Shine, like Shine is the star of that situation right then, that day. You know what I mean? And you got to understand, like, if I'm interviewing somebody, like even Shannon Sharp, right? Before I get into the interview, Shannon Sharp, he'll interject when necessary a lot of times. Like, but when he interviewed Cat Williams, this is kind of like a battle rap, low-key, similar situation, right? But if you interview, when he's interviewing Cat, when he lets him talk, you know what I mean? Like, even with VERB, like, a lot of y'all interview him, y'all let him talk. You know what I mean? Like, with K-Shine is up there, this is somebody that people do not have access to interviewing a lot of times. Let him talk, speak his truth. Then if you want to interject and you want to say something, say something. But y'all are letting, I don't know, y'all narratives fly more than his. You know what I mean? But shout out to y'all. This is no disrespect. Like I said, I support what y'all are doing. Continue to do the interviews. But gotta let people talk, man. So I listened to what K-Shine was saying, right? But he's basically saying, I'm the person that really brought, the URL deals into play where, people are getting caffeine deals and, all of that. So he goes into talking about some grievances that he's experiencing, right? But he doesn't necessarily get into the grievances. And he talks about DNA, right? He feels like DNA should have kept it solid. It should have been more about the friendship and less about the money. When you read between the lines, this is what he's saying, right? And he, DNA should have just said something, should have stepped forward and interjected on what was going on between K-Shine and DNA, you know what I mean? And put his 2 cents in to kind of support his brother, K-Shine. Shine, man, like, I don't, like, yo, what can DNA say? Shine, I rock with you, Shine. Don't do it. Hey, Shine, what can he say, bruh? What can DNA say, man? Let's keep it real, Shine. I rock with you, man. They paid you all your money for your battles, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a blogger. I'm one out of minute. It's a popular topic. I'm gonna talk about it. That what I'm understanding, bro. You took a deal to where they were paying you monthly. You know what I'm saying? Or they paid you like well before like your battles was supposed. They were paying you like a monthly fee or whatever. You know, instead of you just saying, "Can't shine." So URL was paying you, bro. You know, and then you decided not to do. Shine. Come on, man. So URL paid you your money and you don't want to do the battle with Jack Boy because you know Jack Boy. I was there. I was in the building. Shine. I was in the building. You know what I mean? So I don't just because I'm in the building, I don't really mean that. But you was supposed to battle Jack Boy, man. You was ready. I seen you. You wanted to get this battle over with. You know this fan. You was walking up stage. The fans was hyping you up. You was ready. All I'm hearing while I'm there, people were hitting me up like, "Yo, I don't know if Jack Boy's gonna be able to do this, man. Like he having a problem." You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? So I don't know. So I don't think I you know Jack Boy he got a problem. That ain't a funny problem, but he got a problem with that. You know, so sometimes and I understand you may feel like that ain't my problem. You know, I'm here to perform and do a job, but you know, sometimes battles get rescheduled. But you could be feeling like, oh, they trying to play me, they trying to put me, promote my name on this car in New York. You know what I mean? Help them sell tickets. You know, I'm trying to figure out how you thinking. They might, you know what I mean? They got your name on the cards, helping them sell tickets. Then they're gonna use you for another car. You know what I mean? Like this can be the psyche of how he's thinking. You know, so he may just be like, yo, I'm not rocking with URL. I'm here to do the job. He don't want to do the job. I'm done. The contract is over. But you done got paid, bruh. You know, so it's one of the sticky situations. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna say this. I don't really think URL is wrong in paying you all your money and you not wanting to do the battle. Like I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like at a later date, reschedule. It's kind of it's a tricky situation. You know what I mean? But I'm kind of understanding how you may feel about it, right? But he's talking about DNA. And he don't think DNA is keeping it solid, bro. Like, no. Sean, DNA told you not to sign that contract. Sean! What you want him to do? What you want, Sean? What do you want DNA to do, K Sean? What you want him to do? What you really want from a DNA? Sean, let me know. What do you really want from a DNA? What can he do, bro? He told you not to sign that deal. Y'all remember when DNA did the video addressing Shine? We following each other. I kind of want to play it, but I don't. In correlate, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to hit that. But like he did a whole video breaking this down. Like DNA did like 150,000 views or something crazy talking about that. You know what I mean? He said he told you not to take that deal. And you took the deal anyway. What you really want from a DNA? Sean, what you let me know. He should have kept it solid. But when you see, like what Sean said, he was like, but when you see these people trying to take food out your brother's mouth, you done hung out with my kids, you know my old story. Like we cool, we rock with each other. You know, you should have stepped up and said, like, no, what you really want from a DNA? He told you not to do it, Sean. Now you want DNA to mess up his... Are you voting for Kamala, DNA? Are you voting for Kamala? I mean, Sean, are you voting for Kamala, Sean? You seem kind of entitled right now. You know I ride with you, bruh. Ain't no way, bruh. Like, I don't think, come on, Sean. Then you gotta understand this, right? So you thinking DNA is not keeping it solid. He ain't, you know. if you really cared this much about DNA, you would not be sitting up there doing an interview talking about him. You would, because DNA ain't really do nothing wrong. Like it don't. Y'all comment down in the comment section below. Do y'all feel like DNA did anything wrong? I don't think he did nothing wrong. So you doing an interview for money, more than likely. You know what I mean? to sit down and talk about somebody that used to be your brother. Now, really, I'm rocking with DNA on this point. Like, because why would I put myself on the line for somebody that be willing to do something like this? You know what I mean? But, I mean, what can he really do if they paid you? From what I understand, when I used to get it, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm hearing, what I heard, you got your money, bro. You got your money, it's a deal. And y'all got to understand, if your job is paying you, you know what I mean? Like, daily. You know what I mean? Like, they pay you daily for a week's worth of work. Well, let's just say, you know, you got to work 5 days. But that Monday, they pay you all your money for the 5 days. You not about to want to go to work for 4 days. You're going to be like, well, you know, I am here like the 3rd day. Can't you give me some more money for gas money? Can't you? That's why they make you work a whole week or a whole 2 weeks before they pay you. You know what I mean? Or with battle contracts, sometimes they do a contract, you know, and they may say this is the amount of battles, you know what I mean? Like, this is what you can get for the battles, but we ain't paying you until you do the battles. That's why they do. They bent over backwards. We not playing a pause game. My name PIPERBOY. I can't even do that. You know what I'm saying? But they bent over backwards to make you, put you in a position to give you money early. How is URL wrong? I'm not caping for URL. How is URL wrong? Can y'all tell me in the comment section? Somebody said they paid for a battle. He showed up too. His opponent couldn't battle. That money don't carry over. All right, so what happens, right? How many battles have we had that the battle didn't happen that night and they had to make up the battle? Either they had, when Susurf versus Cortez went down, right? Can Cortez like go to URL and be like, all right, I showed up for the battle. Susurf got into, you know what I'm saying, a situation, right? This is the first of it. I was in the building for that. You know what I mean? Susurf gets into a situation. The battle can't go down that night. So the battle should never happen. Cortez should get all his money and that should be it. That's a little different. You know what I mean? But at the same time, how would y'all feel as fans? Y'all be like, oh, URL, y'all got to make this up. Right? I'm just saying. It's been a lot of battles that, oh, remember when Tay-Rock versus Charlie Clips? Was it the second one? Tay-Rock versus Clips. The battle was supposed to go, they ended up being in a small room. Would y'all have been like, what if they never did that? You know what I mean? And we never would have got like the second one. Like, y'all don't like when battles are made up? Like, this is what you're trying to tell me. Like, that don't make sense. They already paid them for the battle. You know what I mean? And the battle didn't go down. I don't know, bro. I don't think DNA is wrong. DNA, I don't even think you need another vlog on this topic. I don't. You know what I mean? I don't know. You got to think about this, Sean. You and DNA, super cool. He told you not to do the deal. He told you not to. You know what I mean? Y'all cool. Y'all done did ESPN together. Y'all didn't try to convince us to vote Democrat. Well, DNA did. DNA and Clips. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But y'all done did a BET. Like, y'all is super cool and doing big deal. ESPN, that was a big situation. I'm sure you had to learn something from being around DNA. You know what I mean? Or vice versa. Y'all had to learn something. I'm sure he came to you with that, like, don't do this. You did it anyway. And then you're not talking about, all right, so you got the dojo, right? You ain't doing the dojo every month for free. So they paid you all your battles and they paying you monthly to do the dojo, allegedly. And they was paying battlers a lot to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you wasn't doing nothing on the dojo. I'm saying like a lot of people that had deals, they were just sitting there looking at the comments. Making $5 grand a month. Y'all acting like URLA do nothing. I don't know. I don't know any other league that did that for people. You know what I'm saying? Or when you get into a money situation, they willing to say, we'll give you all your money. Like for the contract. Without having the battles fulfilled. Yet. Like, nah, bro. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I rock with you, Sean, but I can't go against DNA with that. I can see if DNA told you to do the deal. You did the deal. And then it went sour for whatever reason. Then I would say, okay, well, can you speak up and say something? But at the end of the day, I probably wouldn't even do that because I'm over 18. I signed the deal. I'm over 18. I'm over 21. I know what I'm doing out here in life. I signed the deal. That's my responsibility. Signing, that is not DNA responsibility. It's not. And now we in a situation. Let me look this up, man. When is the last time K-Shine battled? Who was K-Shine last? K-Shine, it's been so long, I don't even remember who your last battle was. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me look this up. Let me look this up, man. His last battle. Shine, you ain't battled in a minute. What's it been, almost 2 years? What was it, Hollow? No, he 30 real sick. Shot the real sick. Yeah, bro, it was. Yeah, the Hollow. So, what was it, real sick? So you battled real sick, good performance with real sick, then you're supposed to do the. It's been a minute. So K-Shine versus real sick. When did this go down? Let me see. Everybody's sitting out here making. And K-Shine, you gotta understand this. Battle rap is money wise. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta K-Shine versus real sick. Let me see. Yo, it's been a minute. It's been a minute, Shine. 2 years? 2 years? Nah, man. How long was that contract? That's what y'all should be asking Shine. Shine, how long was the contract? You know what I mean? I know you can't, and maybe it's an NDA or something attached. Because you remember when the whole NDA, like everybody got NDAs. Like, Remy had NDAs, you know what I'm saying? The URL had an NDA attached to they, allegedly, you know what I'm saying, they contract. So maybe it's an NDA, he can't say nothing, right? But you can say things in a roundabout way without saying, like, y'all should be asking them, like, M3, S3. Y'all should be like, yo, how long do you have before you can legally battle? Or where can you battle? What kind of platform? What kind of contract are you tied up in to where you just can't do nothing? You know what I mean? Look at all these. Like, yeah, you probably can't battle on Rare Breed Entertainment. Look, King of the Dot, you can't battle over there? Was King of the Dot in the contract where you can't battle? I don't know, bro. John got a league. Hitman got a league. You can't battle nowhere? I don't know, man. So I'm wondering when is that situation done? Then y'all got to look at who can K-Shine really battle. Him versus Twerk. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Shine, man, like I wouldn't have done that, bro. I know you, and you know, probably DNA did that interview. You was probably feeling some type of way like DNA. No, you didn't. Just get 100-something thousand views off me. I'm going to MS3, S3. Maybe that's what it was, bro. You know what I'm saying? Maybe battle Daylight. Like, I don't know, man. But Daylight don't be wanting to battle people. He don't. Like, didn't the Hitman just say, yo, what did he say? He was talking to 3 Letter Man, and he was just like, yo, I tried to get Twerk versus Daylight. I didn't hear back from Daylight. Daylight don't want to battle nobody. You got to think, he had a battle versus Rock, right? Crazy. Then he had the battle versus, what was it? Who did he battle? The dude that be doing this, Diddy's friend, what's his name? King Los. After that, he ain't really been wanting to battle nobody, bro. You know what I'm saying? So Daylight ain't gonna battle Shine. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. I'm sorry, King Los. You know you after Diddy and Casey, you was up there walking down the street with Diddy. Take that, take that. King Los was looking around. The cameras came out. King Los like, no. Y'all is crazy. Shout out to King Los. But K-Shine, bro, like I don't think, man, this is my problem, right? He battled King Bao. My bad. King Bao. This is my problem. URL. This is my problem with y'all. Y'all should have took Shine to court. Y'all should have. Now y'all not with caffeine, so I don't know how that will work. Y'all should have. When he decided not to do the battle, y'all should have took him to court. He going on a media run. That's what. Then we would know. You know what I mean? Looking at, because you know we knows it. We be looking at the court documents that we know everything. What the contract is, what y'all paid. It would have been clear if everybody knew. You know what I'm saying? Y'all paid K-Shine wild money before his battles. He would have no leg to stand on right now. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Like now he kind of, and y'all, this is MS3 S3, man. Y'all, come on, bro. I rock with y'all, man. Like I don't know, man. Y'all, what did you think? Shine, like I'm about to go up there and convince everybody I'm right. That don't, like, bro, like, no, DNA is 100% right in this situation, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Some people could say, oh, well, Shine's just, bro, Shine is a grown man and sign his own. DNA did not take Shine's hand and, Shine, give me your hand and sign this contract. DNA ain't do that. K-Shine signed his own contract, which he should have read himself. DNA told him not to sign the contract. You know what I mean? Like, what you want? He got a good relationship with DNA. Be popping up on cards. Y'all don't even want him on. Why is he about to mess that up? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I ain't got no problem with DNA. You know what I'm saying? But I see how y'all be. Why is he about to mess this up? Shine, you should be caring about DNA's family. Because DNA gave you advice you did not take. So now you should be looking at it like, yeah, I ain't trying to take money out of DNA's family's mouth. You know what I'm saying? Because I made a decision that wasn't really a good decision. So I can't really blame DNA. He gave me, you know what I'm saying, his advice. Maybe I should just move on and do something else. I shouldn't blame DNA. All attention ain't really good attention. You know what I mean? Like, because people can be looking at, and you got to think about this for the past 2 years, Shine. You got a fan base. People always gonna rock with you. I'm gonna rock with you. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But the longer this goes on, the more it makes no sense. You know, why are you like every other month saying that you got a battle coming up? And it hasn't happened for 2 years. You know what I mean? Why are you saying that you're right in a situation where when people start talking, it seems like you're not right in? Why even do an interview on DNA? You do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? You Shine, you got crazy amounts. You don't know, like his DM's probably blowing up. K-Shine, we want to see you back. Go in on him, do an interview, explain all of this, because your fans is rocking with you, your fans is supporting you. K-Shine, he could go and scroll through, like, we don't know what he's saying. All that plays a part of your psyche of how you feel about yourself, maybe. I don't know. You know what I mean? But I don't think there was any justification for going at DNA, bro. Somebody said K-Shine need to drop that mixtape. I think he got good music. This is what I would do if I was you, Shine. You're not battling, right? If you're not gonna battle, focus on your music, get a publicist. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't, Shine, I think you already know, right? I used to work at Island Def Gym. I can tell you a little bit of what I know. It's been years, right? A song doesn't just become popular, like, because it's a good song. Sometimes it does. White Iverson, like songs like that, sometimes they do, right? A lot of times it's the publicist that's going to different people behind the scenes, like making them post you. You know what I'm saying? The DJ Academics, the Hip Hop DX, the you know what I'm saying, the Shade Rooms and all that. That's the publicists at work. If you're not doing like independent, like one-on-one deals with like Say Cheese or whatever, you paying for like uploads and you know what I'm saying? If you're not doing that, a World Star where you paying for like visibility, the publicists a lot of times they got a book because I got when I go into entertainment, I'm gonna have to pay a publicist to do all this. All right. So get a publicist, do your music, if that's the goal. But trying to tear DNA down right now, I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work. Get back to battling, or you know what I'm saying, focus on the music. You know what I'm saying? You still good. You're not a bad battler. This is what makes it a weird situation. If you was bad, like known for choking, known for stumbling, known for not showing up on your clean paperish, if you was one of them, we wouldn't even care. You know what I mean? But you not like you had to slip up with you and Hollow, right? It wasn't you didn't just cut your dreads and we was like, who was that running around on stage? You know what I'm saying? Like you know, so you didn't win that one, but you came back on fire. Right? So I don't know, man. Like just and you know, you versus Easy, people are debating you. As time goes on, people looking at you as winning that battle. So I don't know. It ain't like you a bad battler. You versus Tay-Rock, you won that battle twice. You know, so people want to see you back, man. And you know that. Figure out a way to get back into like battles. Once your name is on a flyer, nothing else matters. You know what I mean? And URL I'm sure they can't stop you from battling everywhere. Or are you worried that you're gonna battle somewhere and then they're gonna try to take you to court and garnish you because you owe them money? But you can get your money real quick, Shine. Like, there's ways to do it. Shine, wait a minute. You're like, yo, cash at me real quick, I'll do it. Yes. Figure it out, man. Shine, you know I rock with you, man. But nah, leave DNA alone, man. He kind of taking a step away from battle rap. Yeah, he doing the commentary. He may show up. He not even battling. You know, he focusing on the wrestling thing that's working. He on rapgrid.com right now. He got like an event coming up, watch party event. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be watching Tay-Rock versus Chess, like other battles, like with his fans. He paying like, you know what I'm saying? They can go in, you know what I mean? Watch battles with him. He's innovating, doing different things. That don't seem like somebody you really want to be falling out with. Especially he tried to give you advice. You know what I mean? This blog can run on for like an hour. I don't think DNA wrong, bro. Maybe some other blogger's probably going to say he right. DNA wrong. I don't think he's wrong. Somebody said if it was for DNA bringing that dude to invest in URL battles the first few years, a lot of battles wouldn't even have happened. Yeah, he brought Harry. And I seen like K-Shine try to do the compare and contrast with that, right? Because they were, you know what I mean? It was brought up, like he brought Harry, right? But he was like, but I was the first battler to bring the caffeine deal. You know what I'm saying? The battlers battling. I'm sorry, the battlers doing like blogs and stuff like that on caffeine. He was like, I'm the first person to bring. That ain't bigger than what DNA did. It's not. You know what I mean? So DNA and them bringing Harry, it changed a lot. It's a lot of major battles that would not have happened at that point if it wasn't for Harry. You know what I mean? I don't feel like people really speak up enough for DNA with that. He did a lot. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna be on the card, I'm not a DNA hater. You know what I'm saying? So I say that if he on the card, he on the card. Sometimes I do want to see him on the card. I'm not a DNA hater. You know, so but if he wants to be on the card and he's helping facilitate getting big battles booked, who cares? He gonna give you, you know, when he show up, he gonna show up and do his work. You know what I mean? Like he ain't about to just show up there and choke and mess up. You know what I mean? DNA ain't that type of battler. He needs more credit than that. And he's contributed a lot to the culture. You know, being real, what if you like Shine? Like this ain't, you know what I mean? You say it there, what does PIPERBOY contribute? You know what I'm saying? Like whatever. But like you contribute a lot of dope battles, but what have you done to like get battles booked? Maybe it's like the NWS, maybe you talk to people behind the yo beats, can you get this person on? Money-wise, DNA brought the money. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of undisputed, you know, when talking about DNA. You know, and he seemed like a good person for the most part. DNA could be going crazy. Like, he got a YouTube channel. He could be wild. Like, did you just see when DNA got in his bag talking about you, Sean? 100-something thousand views. If he didn't care about battle rap, he could be doing that on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? Because battlers and bloggers is, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm more popular than some battlers, right? But when you get to that level, like a DNA or a top tier or something like that, it's different. You know what I mean? If they choose to go in or something, it's them views get crazy. You know, and he's thinking about the culture. He's trying to do face-off. There's a lot of face-offs DNA did. You know what I'm saying? Like on his channel, like trying to get people to talk back and forth and build some sort of momentum for URL cards that's coming up and things like that. He ain't just doing nothing, sitting back and taking checks. He's helped a lot. You know what I mean? So now I don't think this is a dude you really want to just try to slander all like that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Somebody said DNA told K-Shine not to sign a contract with URL. I mean, I just said that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to read a couple more and I'm going to get out of here. Somebody said, I told y'all Hitman trying to get Shine on his card. The return of Shine. Hitman is doing 4 battles. He announced the battles. And I kind of told y'all what the battle was going to be. You know what I mean? I was like, yo, the only person I see promoting, like, this is why people, I'll be letting y'all kind of see, like, no. I'm like, the only person that's promoting to get on the Hitman card right now is J2 and Snake Eyes going back. I said that, like, a couple days before he even said anything. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I knew that, I kind of had a feeling that was going to happen. You know, and then what did he announce? You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Shout out to Hitman Holla. I'm not mad at the card. I see Verb going in on you. Like, Hitman, like, I'm going to be real. It wasn't worth it. It was not worth it. You know what I'm saying? Hitman, you do what you want to do. He could be looking at this like, yo, this is more promotion, you know? But Verb going in on you every day, whether or not he got like 100 and something people in there or not, or 200 something people, it's a headache. You know what I'm saying? You see 3, it's not dissing you 3, but he had to block him like, I'm not about to, it's a headache. You know what I mean? Every day, whenever he feel like it, popping the AirPods in, I'm going live, a Hitman card, shouldn't nobody watch the hit? And that's what he doing. But Verb, I'm going to say this, you know what I mean? I ain't got no dog in the fight. You opening up yourself for a lawsuit. I'm saying what it is. Hitman got a card coming up on November 9th or something. Geechee Gotti versus Hitman Holla. I'm just being real because whatever. You know what I'm saying? I got no dog in the fight. I'm just saying, like, if you're going to go ahead, man, I would be more creative with doing it. If that's what you're going to, if you're going to just keep doing that, I'll be more creative with doing it. Because he could easily just sue you. I got a card coming up. I got all, and the footage of you saying that you about to destroy his card and you're going to get people not to go, like, it's on people's channels. You know what I mean? So he could easily take you to court, you know, if he wanted to do that. You know, so I don't know. You know what I mean? But, you know, Verb feeling some type of way like, yo, you trying to turn the culture against me. And, you know, but at the end of the day, I do feel like Hitman is trying to help the culture. You know what I'm saying? Some people could say he's trying to help himself. But, you know, like, he didn't have to do an event. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. Because I heard Smack say on Jay Black's platform, he not entertained. Which I don't even know how the Geechee Gotti and Hitman battle even came up on the URL. But whatever, you know what I'm saying? Smack saying he not entertaining like super expensive battles. Then why was Hitman and Geechee like up there on stage talking about they about to battle and you was there? But you saying like you not entertaining like super, like I don't know, bro. You know what I mean? So if Smack's not gonna entertain big battles because of how much it costs or whatever, you gonna need somebody to do that, and Hitman is willing to do it. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I want to see this Real Sick versus. What is it? New Jersey Twerk. URL said it's dropping on the URL app. Civil War. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. I want to see that. You know, but URL putting in work. Everybody putting in work, man. I think as a whole, we need to try to support the culture as much as we can with the battles that we got left. You know what I'm saying? And if people are willing to support, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. You know, I ain't got no, like I said, man, I done made like 40 racks off talking about Verb. I can never hate Verb, you know what I mean? But at the same time, like, just don't open yourself up for liability. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want to say. Somebody said, It dropped today on YouTube. All right, so shout out to URL. So they dropped it on YouTube. Somebody said the climate of battle rap exposed a lot of battles, a lot of rappers, those who negotiate deals, and those who just rap for money. It's what it is. Like, a lot of people say people are culture vultures, but this is what they do. You know what I mean? But Verb, you know I rock with you. You see what's happening. People choosing side. Look who Rosenberg just did. You know what I'm saying? This girl, like, yo, leave me alone, girl. Messaging me, bro. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, Rosenberg just blocked you. Which, I mean, it's Rosenberg, but you know what I'm saying? He blocked you. Like, people are choosing sides. You know what I mean? And a lot of people, and I think you know this, Verb, when you go live into spaces, they are hiding. Because you can, like, when you go in spaces, you can decide to be seen or not be seen. And they click it. And you can control that Verb on your spaces. Before you hit the spaces, it asks you, do you want people to be able to hear their spaces invisible? You know what I'm saying? Anonymously or not. You could choose, like, no, don't allow that. Because a lot of people, they don't want to be seen in your spaces now because they're trying to latch on a hitman. I'm just saying what it is. You know what I mean? He makes you a commentator. You know what I'm saying? Like, so make it to where they can't do that. You know what I mean? But it's gonna get worse. Like, if Hitman if this card is successful, and they know, all right, the money is with Hitman right now, more battlers are gonna do it. More people are gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? And you right now, and then you opening yourself up. Somebody could just go on your Twitter right now, the way it looks, and remove your Twitter. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. Shout out to K-Shine. Like I said, I ain't got no problems with you. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We following each other. Shout out to Shine. You know, but I do not feel like DNA was wrong. You know what I mean? But I'm out. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. Peace.